Good morning, amazings. Take time for you. Make sure that you are a priority in your own life. So often we get so busy doing everything else, taking care of everybody else, our home, our family, our pets, our whatever, work, business, whatever it is we're doing. And we get so busy taking care of everything else, we forget to take care of ourselves. Take time for you every single morning. If it means you have to wake up a little earlier, then do it. First thing in the morning, write your gratitudes. Do your mirror work. I have some robins fighting in the yard. Do your mirror work. Do your gratitude list. Meditate. Do this every single morning as you wake up. When you wake up in the morning, put yourself in a gratitude state. Be grateful for the night's sleep you had, no matter how many hours it was. Be grateful you got some. Wake up, do your gratitude list. Go to the mirror, do some mirror work. If you don't know how to do mirror work, it's pretty simple. Just practice saying, I love you, I forgive you, I accept you, I appreciate you, while you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Write down gratitudes. In a book, I have my own book. I'll show you. It's got my sunflowers on it and a butterfly. This is my gratitude book. I write down gratitude. I write down a whole page of gratitudes that I'm grateful for. But you don't have to start with a whole page. You can, if you can't think of anything, write down, 5. You can come up with 5, I'm sure. The bed you slept in. Waking up grateful. The sunshine or rain. Flowers, birds, nature. Food that you're about to eat. Coffee. Whatever it is. Become grateful for it. Be grateful in that moment and continue with it during the day. Take time for you doing what you love to do. So me sitting out here on my patio watching the birds and my flowers. I love gardening, so I love being around them, watching them grow and just being outside, right? That's, for me, I love that. I love being outside. I take time in the morning and I come out here and I spend time watching the birds and being in nature. Or I go for my walks and I take my dogs for their walk early morning. And because I'm so busy, I have a full house, full family. I make sure that I take the time for me. And I'll tell you what happens if you don't. If you don't take the time for you, you start burning out. You start forgetting to take time for you. You need to make you a priority. When you start getting burnt out, then nothing gets done. You start forgetting things. You start stressing over things. It just makes life a lot more difficult, and you don't need to. Get on the gratitude list. Take time for you. Take 10 minutes. Put a timer on. I did it this morning. I put a timer on my phone. I was sitting here for just 10 minutes. And yes, my thoughts wanted to go to everything I had to do today. And I chose to keep coming back to this moment, coming back to this moment, coming back to this moment. And I remember going, okay, we can talk about that later. Let's just get back to this moment. And just kept saying it to myself. It's okay to try and get out of, with your mind, going to different thoughts. That's okay. Just remind yourself, keep coming back. Keep coming back. And let it go. Don't worry if you're doing it right. Don't worry if they're flying over my head. Don't worry if it's not the way you think it's supposed to. Every meditation is different. Every moment you spend focusing on you and allowing you to heal your body, heal your mind, heal your soul, that's a good thing. Read books. read books that inspire you and help you become the being that you want to be. Right. So I do my gratitudes every morning. Like I said, I also have another book that I write, just inspirational thoughts that I have for myself. I've been doing it for, let me see, since the 21st of June. And the first one was about not complaining. We'll always find someone to complain about, right? So that was the first one that I wrote. So basically stop complaining. And then I just write inspirational things for myself in it every day. And it's just 1 page long. That's all I'm giving myself. I'm not doing 2 because I could write forever if I allowed myself to. But I just want something simple so that I can go back and read them and go, oh yeah, right. That's a good thought process. I'll remember that. Every moment of your day, you get to choose who you want to be. But when you're so focused on everything else, you forget that you get to choose it. So today, make sure that you're a priority and you take time for you. Write your gratitudes, meditate, write some inspirational stuff if you like, do some mirror work, do some exercise. Take time for you because you are worth it and you deserve it. We get so taught that we have to be the last on the list, but we don't. We should be the first on the list, because if we burn out, how can we take care of everybody else? If we burn out, how can we take care of our little ones? If we burn out, how can we take care of our pets? If we burn out, how can we take care of our home? Whatever it is that we're doing, right? How can we be successful in anything we do if we're burnt out? You need to take time for yourself. It's not selfish to take time for yourself. It's important. It's mandatory. It should be instilled in us at a young age. You can give more to others if you give to yourself first. Fill yourself up. Fill yourself up with love. Fill yourself up with kindness. Fill yourself up with happiness and joy and appreciation and acceptance. Fill yourself up and let it overflow to everybody else. Let it overflow to everybody else. So as you're going down the street, you're appreciating, you're loving, you're accepting, you're giving, you're kind, you're compassionate, because you've already filled you up. You're not on empty. You're not on fumes. You filled you up and you allowing it to continue. That's the way to do it. Fill yourself up first. Take time for you. Meditate. Breathe. Do mirror work. Gratitude list. Write inspirational anything. You are worth it. You're so very worth it. You are enough. So today, take some time for you because you deserve it. I love you. Make an amazing day.